So I have two games which will seemingly never come out. Those are Terraria 1.4.5 and Arknights Enfield. And since it's Halloween, I thought let's combine the two and make some vanity sets for Arknights operators. So I'm gonna go through a few of them. I tried to make one for every operator, but I realized that would take too long, and also realized most of them are impossible. So the ones I will show are the only ones that I found are actually possible, which will seem strange because there's only like 12 of them. And if anyone has any ideas for any other operator, I'd love to hear them, because I'd love to see more operators in Arknights, but more operators in Terraria, but I don't think they're possible. So here we have Amiya, and yeah, let's go start with Amiya. So this is Amiya, yes. I would read through all of them, all of the vanity items and the dyes everyone has, but that's a lot of yapping, so I'm just gonna show them off. Okay, now let's go up. Let's go here actually. This entire floor, actually this room, and up here we'll get to her, they're a bit controversial because they're using some vanity items that only come in the mod loader. So if you're playing vanilla, you can still use them, except Olpianus here, but we'll get to him. You can still use any vanity set, but yeah, if you have T-mod loader, they're just gonna be better. And also in T-mod loader, you can install the weapon equip mod, so yeah, you can have your weapon out. And these will be helpful for some characters because they just look cool. So this is Haze. Haze uses these items. And these dyes. But with Haze, you can also put in this head. I'm not reading that, but that. So you can have cat ears on a witch's hat, which yeah, matches Haze perfectly. But again, this is a T-mod loader exclusive item, so you don't have to install anything extra, they just come with T-mod loader. And this is Olpianus. Olpianus is the only one using T-mod loader items, which actually isn't possible in vanilla. With Haze here, you can do the wizard hat, and it's gonna be fine. But with Olpianus, you really need this hunter hat. So yeah, and this is what Olpianus uses. Moving on. This here is Exu. Exu alt isn't possible. Alright, I also should have mentioned this with Exu. Just use the Uzi. With the weapon equip mod, of course, because it looks cool on her. With Olpianus, you can use the anchor. It matches him perfectly. With Haze, any magic tome works, but the Book of Skulls is probably the best because it's black and her endgame book is black. Right here next to Exu, we have Myrrh, actually. I don't know, matches well enough. Myrrh uses these items. And yeah, now going up here, This is, I think, the last controversial one because she uses a team mod loader item, but also she's the one that really could go without the team mod loader item. This is Achetto or Achetto, depends. These are the items she uses. And this is the team mod loader item she uses. This only gives your character heterochromia. It makes one eye like this and the other one red. I could show it off, I think. Yeah, red and blue. Red, blue. She really doesn't need that, but it really matches her so well, so it's perfect. You just install team mod loader and you have this. Going down here, this is Midnight. Midnight uses these items. And these dies. And here we have Lappland Altar. Lappland Altar and Lappland Normal. And I'm really proud of Normal Lappland because she's probably the most simple character here, but this jacket fits her so well. You can clearly see it's her. She uses these items. And these dies. And this is Lappland Altar. She uses the same cat ear dog combo, but yeah, for everything else she's a ninja shirt made shoes with shadow and black and white dye. Also, this Prince cape with red and silver dye, you could replace it with a magic cloak. Okay, click please, thank you. And it needs to be red, so yeah, it looks like that. It depends really which one you prefer. I think the Star Cloak one is better, but yeah, they both work. Okay, we finished this. We finished this floor. Wow, okay, let's go down. And let's skip here to the end. This is our first Nearl, I think. This is Mlynar. He uses these items. And these dies. Also on him, you could use any gauntlet instead of the bone glove, but the bone glove just looks the best, in my opinion. You can test all of them, but this one just matches the shape. And this here is Kal'tsit, using these items. She has a small problem, in my opinion, where the Prince cape doesn't really match her. The dress matches perfectly, but the cape just doesn't. It would be cool if she... I mean, if we had a cape in Terraria that doesn't go on the shoulders, but yeah, that's not a problem. That's not possible for now. That's also why most characters just aren't possible. They require that kind of the cape, jacket, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. And this here is Mousse. I forgot why the blue flowers in her hair. I don't think Mousse has that, but it's here. I set up all of these a while ago and I forgot about them. And yeah, it's Halloween in 4 days, so yeah. And these are the items Mousse uses. Or mouse. Yeah, mouse cat. Okay, moving on. This here is Texas and Texas Halter. Texas uses these items. And these dies. So in Texas you could also remove this cloak, and the top of her jacket really works as the little cloak she has in the in-game model, or in-game art. But I think this is better. When you're walking around, this is better, but if you're standing in one spot, it's better to remove the cloak. So yeah, it depends how you like it. And this is Texas Halter. She took so much time to get right, but I'm happy with how she turned out. She uses these items. And these dies. Okay, so we've already seen Amiya. So let's go down. Okay, yeah, we really need to go down. This here is, I hope it's obvious, but it's Cruise Alter. Normal cruise isn't possible, and she uses these items. And this here is probably my second favorite vanity set. We're gonna get to the first one here. Yeah. This is my second favorite because it's just perfect. This is, hopefully it's obvious, Nearl. Nearl uses these items. This Firestarter skirt is really what makes her entire look. You could also remove her flower. This flower is supposed to be her communicator headphones thingy, but if you have long hair on her, so you actually look like Nearl, this plus the small cat ears really doesn't work well, and the cat ears get lost in the hair. But if you remove the flower, the ears really, I mean, they stick out a bit more, so they're more obvious, but I don't know. It also depends what hairstyle you use, so yeah. And this here is actually the reason why I'm making this video. This is Monster. Yeah, I need to remove the cape because everything that's going on here is just perfect. I'm really proud of this one. She uses these items. So yeah. There's something I wanted to mention about her. Oh right, normally Monster doesn't have these top hand thingies, spikes, I don't know what, claws. She only has the bottom ones. But that's not possible in Terraria, and this spider breastplate is so perfect. So yeah, you have to live with it, but it's obviously Monster. And here we have my third favorite. This is actually a case of two matching characters, but we'll get to that. And this here is Silverash. Silverash uses these items. And these dies. So the thing with Silverash is this winter cape really completes his look. You can live without it, but it's better to use it. But, so yeah, he's perfect with that cape. But on the other side, we have Blemishine. Blemishine uses the same combo as Nearl, but uses these items for the rest. So ideally, she should use the Winter Cape, but no matter how white you use, how much white, bright silver dye is the whitest dye we have, it's still gray, which just looks bad. If it was completely white, it would be perfect, and she would be up there with Silverash and Monster and Nearl as my favorite characters, but without it, just no. And then down here, if I could teleport, we have Astgenne. Astgenne was really, 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 really hard to make, but I spent so much time on her and I really like her. Actually, let's get some better lighting here. Yeah, this works. Yeah, okay, much better. Okay, let's get rid of this, and yeah. So she uses these items. And these dyes. Her regular design in-game, in Arknights I mean, is really complicated, and really messy, but yeah, it transfers surprisingly well here. She has the white skirt, the little belt accessory, the blue shirt, and she has a bit of a different cape in Arknights, but this is the best we can do here. And of course the goggles on her head. So yeah, she's perfect. She's probably my top 5 characters in the game, so I had to include her here. That's the reason. And I think that's everyone. Yeah, that is everyone. Yeah, as I said, there's only about 12-ish characters, yeah, that work, and some alters. I'm not counting alters. Maybe there's more than 12, I'm not sure. I didn't count actually. But these are the only ones that I found possible in Terraria, as it currently is, so hopefully in the next update we'll see some more vanity items that will fit other characters. Or maybe if you have some other character that you managed to make in Terraria, please mention it, because I'd love to see more, but I don't think they're possible. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye and happy Halloween.